Second section, characteristics of social groups. Important characteristics are listed below. 1. Reciprocal relations. 2. Sense of unity and solidarity. 3. A strong sense of we feeling. 4. Similar behavior. 5. Group norms. 6. Given number of individual. 7. Common goals. 8. Awareness. 9. Group control. 10. Social groups may be permanent or temporary in nature. Social groups are dynamic in nature. Group have established patterns. 13. Interaction. 14. Goals. 15. Interdependence. 16. Structure. 17. Unity. Detail going on. First, reciprocal relationship. There exist reciprocal relations among the members of the group. This reciprocal relationship among the members are the basis or the foundation of social group, without which social group cannot be formed. The members must interact or interrelated with each other. Two, sense of unity and solidarity. Members of a social group are always tied by a sense of unity and bond of solidarity. Common goals and mutual relations strengthens this bond of unity and solidarity. This creates loyalty and sympathy among the members of social group. Three, a strong sense of we feeling. Members of a social group is characterized by a strong sense of we feeling. This we feeling fosters cooperation among members. Because of this, the members identify themselves with the group and consider others as outsiders. 4. Similar behavior. Members of a social group show similar behavior as the interest, ideals, and values of a group are common, hence, its members behave in a similar manner. This similar behavior helps in the achievement of common goals. 5. Group norms. Every social group has its own regulations and norms which the members are supposed to follow. With the help of these rules and norms, the group exercises control over its members. These norms may be written or unwritten. Any violation of group norms is followed by punishment. The group norms maintain unity and integrity in the group. Six, given number of individual. A social group consists of a given number of individuals. Without a number of individuals, no social group can be formed. Two or more than that individual are necessary to form a group. This number may vary. These individuals belong to the group as member of the group and are considered as unit of the group. 7. Common goals. It is another important characteristics of a social group. The aim, objectives, and ideals of the group members are common. For the fulfillment of these common goals, social groups are formed. Here, individual interests are sacrificed for group interest. 8. Awareness. Members of a social groups are aware about the membership which distinguishes them from others. 9. Group control. Social group exercises some sort of control over its members and over their activities. This control may be direct or indirect. Of course, group exercises control only over non-conformist or deviants. 10. Social groups may be permanent or temporary in nature. There are permanent groups likely family and the temporary groups likely crowd, mob, etc. 11. Social groups are dynamic in nature. It is not static. It responds to different changes. The nature of change may be slow or rapid, but it is bound to occur. 12. Social groups have established patterns of behavior. 13. Interaction. Group components varies greatly, including verbal or non-verbal communication, social laughing, networking, forming bonds, etc. Determine that there are two main types of interactions: relationship interactions and task interactions. 14. Goals. Most groups have a reason for their existence, be it increasing the education and knowledge, receiving emotional support, or experiencing spirituality or religion. Groups can facilitate the achievement of these goals. Interdependence. The state of being dependent to some degree on other people, as when one's outcomes, actions, thoughts, feelings, and experiences are determined in while or part by others. It is obvious that some groups are more interdependent than others. For example, a sports team would have a relatively high level of interdependence as compared to a group of people watching a movie at the movie theater. Also, interdependence may be mutual, flowing back and forth between members, or more linear, unilateral. For example, some groups members may be more dependent on their boss than boss is on each of the individuals. Structure. Group structure involves the emergency or regulatories, norms, rules, and relations that from within a group over time. Roles involves the expected performance and conduct of people within the group depending on their status or position within the group. Norms are the ideas adopted by the group pertaining to acceptable and unacceptable conduct by members. Group structure is a very important part of group. If people fail to meet their expectations within the group and fulfill their roles, they may not accept the group or be accepted by other group members. Unity. When viewed holistically, a group is greater than some of its individual parts. When people speak of groups, they speak of group as a whole rather than speaking of it in terms of individuals. For example, it would be said that the band playing beautifully. Several factors play a part in this image of unity, including group choosiness and endativity. Why people form groups? First, the satisfaction of needs, such as biological needs, love and affection, safety and security, self-actualization, etc. Second, proximity and attraction. Third, group goals. Every group having a unique goal to attain the people needs. Fourth, economic reasons. Thank you. Have a nice day.